So I just wanted to, what I did first of all actually with Noah's case was, yesterday I had loads of questions. Can everyone repost a live actually, because we're going to talk about Noah. I went and actually looked at the maps of where it all happened, because I was trying to figure out like where he was last seen. So this was like a map that was just kind of put in the newspapers, which shows you a little bit. He left home down at number 1, then where he's spotted, and then obviously where he's found at the top at number 5, where he's last seen on that road. And this map was a little bit just more in depth, which I found online, so it just shows where he left. No, it's fine, it was just a little poll just to see where he left is down number 1 here, and all the different places he was spotted as he went up throughout the city. I've always kind of wondered what that map would look like in my head, so I just wanted to share that with you guys for anyone who is interested, because I know all of you are interested in Noah's case, but if you're not local, like yesterday when I was trying to say, well, how far was he from the place he knew? So from where that green line is here, this would count as North Belfast. It wasn't something Noah was used to doing. Is it, Suze? I'm so sorry, I've not labelled it in any way. Is it? Literally. So I'm only joking, I don't know where you live, Suze, to label it. So North Belfast counts from there. And then we know when Noah was last seen in Northwood Road. So just to kind of make a bit more sense to everybody, if you're not local. Can I go to the live account? Oh. Okay, why am I on images rather than all? Okay, got it. So I love this picture now. This picture's lovely of Noah, and I was looking at this morning thinking, what a handsome, well put together young man. And sent another superfan box. Thank you guys so much, all of you. The one thing I'll say about the comic community is you always do so much for each other as well. Whenever you can see someone else can't afford to buy one, everyone's always quite quick to put another box up or support someone else. I think it's amazing what you guys, you truly are amazing people. Right, just give me a second while I vote what I need. Okay. I really don't have why do I not have today's updates? I have to the end of yesterday's. Is there a reason why I don't? Because someone in the WhatsApp group just sent me the up-to-date Inquest report. Because when I'm looking now, I'm only getting up to yesterday at 4 o'clock. It's a beautiful photo, isn't it? I did see yesterday, actually, well, one of the most can find it for me quickly. I did see this yesterday, which I wanted to share with you.
Hi, Calvin.
Hi, Calvin. Fiona Noah. She posted this yesterday, which I thought was truly true, which we saw it got yesterday. She said, Noah was blessed with his band of brothers as a whole. Jay and Charlie especially both did themselves so proud over a grueling 2-day of giving evidence. Please, Leslie, giving evidence for their best friend. Thank you from Noah and me for speaking the truth for Noah. And I thought that was truly beautiful. Obviously people have to, but what a supportive open relationship, really rare in young men. Obviously people have to comment, what do you mean rare in young men? What do you mean, how is it rare among young man? It's really rare for young boys to talk about their feelings, isn't it, so openly? Yeah, it was paying homage to Noah. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. But it's beautiful, and I know it's so lovely to even think about that. And then she's put, get over Noah reading one particular book. I put this book in Noah's coffin. Why not break this down? It's the book of virtues for young people. He said Noah read and was obsessed with every book that he read. And I think that's really important as well, because we're not allowed to speculate. We can actually share Fiona's social media post. She says, why do you obsess over the fact the book I posted was Noah's most precious book and the one I put in his coffin? Do better instead of making it seem like you know the facts or you know everything about him. And I understand that, because Jordan Peterson's book, from what the book discusses, it could be seen that Noah was on a different path or struggling with certain things. However, I'm one of those people that absolutely becomes obsessed with every book I read. So I'm the same with every song, and you guys have seen this. I'm not just saying it. Like, every song I play, you guys, okay, this is my favourite song. And then you go, yesterday was your favourite song. I'm like, every song's my favourite song. And I've explained to you guys before, it depends what mood I'm in. It depends what it reminds me of. It depends who I was talking to at that time. So every song I listen to is my favourite song. Some songs I get absolutely obsessed with, like that Let Them song I'm listening to at the moment. And the same with books. I'm like, oh my God, Mel, thank you for telling me about that book. That book, The Teacher, was the best one. Oh my God, no, it isn't. The Sun one is. Oh my God, no, Never Lie is. Like, it depends what I'm reading. So to me, taking just that one book and making it sound like whatever's in that book will answer why Noah died is ridiculous. Leslie's messaged me. Leslie, you're such a helpful person. Do you know that? Boom. Look. I don't know why I could only get up to a certain point on my thing. I broke the internet, I think. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Leslie. So I'm going back to when we had Charlie's testimony yesterday. If anyone missed yesterday's live, please go and see YouTube. I will push YouTube in a minute as well, because I know I've got problems with my YouTube as well. Okay, so I want to go to, it was around 11 yesterday. I don't want to miss anything at all, really. So when it says what happened on Tuesday, it says Charlie Rocks, a close friend of Noah's, told the inquest he had no concerns about the state of mind of Noah Donohoe. And he also told the inquest that Noah had never demonstrated any interest in storm drains or being underground. No interest or obsession with those places. The court heard evidence from Mr. Rocks, who described himself as Noah's closest friend. Why do people keep just requesting battles when I keep saying no and blocking off? No, I don't want battles. He said they were closest friends. They were pupils together at St. Malachi's College. He was the nicest, funniest, friendliest person I know. Noah's the smartest kid, always asked questions. Noah was friendly with everyone in school, and I joked with him that he knew everyone in school. He wasn't the type of person to be in the popular friend group, but he did know everyone. Okay, so a statement that Mrs. Quinn made to the police on May the 2nd. So who is Mrs. Quinn? That's what I want to know. When he was, a witness who saw him. So that started at 10:23 this morning. A statement that Mrs. Quinn made to the police on May the 2nd has been read to the hearing, where she says she'd been shopping with her siblings and drove home from Lidl and Asda on Shore Road. Okay, around 6 p.m. she was on North Queen Street at the junction of Alexandra Park Avenue when she saw a male pick a bike up off the ground, although she did not see him fall. As the male was cycling away, Mrs. Quinn said she noticed a coat on the ground that she believed belonged to the male and sounded a car horn to alert the male that his coat was still on the floor. Later that day, she saw a social media post regarding Noah being missing and the description of his bike and his clothes, and believing it was Noah who she saw, she rang the police. So that would be believed that she saw Noah at the point where he'd fallen off his bike, which the police originally said that he had the concussion, and that he was picking his bike up after that head injury, which to this day I don't think it was ever proven on an autopsy or anything else that he had any such injury. And at that point he's still clothed, right? Because he's only dropped the coat on the floor. So that's so this part is very interesting to me, without speculation. She alerted the male to the coat on the floor. He looked startled, was panicked. So startled, panicked, that's surprised. That word could be used like to coexist with each other. And then he cycled off without picking up the coat. Okay, so that coat is the first bit of clothing shred, right? After the bike had been, after the bag had already gone missing. So that would lead you to believe as Noah's cycling off, he's still fully dressed apart from the coat because she doesn't notice any nakedness. And he already, I'm pretty sure it is Junior, and I think from what she's saying, the description and the fact that we know the CCTV also showed Noah falling off at that point, I believe it is Noah. And I believe at that point, I believe whatever he was trying to get away from, in my opinion, and I don't want to go too far in speculation, but to me, the panicness, the falling off the bike, the scrambling back on your bike, even leaving stuff behind, points to something. It points to something. And I can't wait till this inquest is over and we can properly discuss these things, because I had to end my live yesterday because of the text he sent back to one of his friends and what that could mean, what it couldn't mean, and how I wanted to defend certain things that I felt were being prominently pointed out and being led to believe there was the only reason yesterday. And I had to end my live because I won't do that to Fiona. I won't have it. The text was, what was the text yesterday? It was a something life. I wrote it down at some point. My kid has a obliterated my book at some point yesterday. One of the mods notes we talked about the Divine Comedy laugh out loud. Thank you. No, they haven't ruled that out. I was surprised, Jesse. One of the things I was surprised at the inquest was that the PSNI had their own lawyer who could ask questions. Because I thought they were pushing towards a certain narrative that really pissed me off yesterday. And I thought, you've already had 6 years. You had 6 years to bundle this fucking investigation. Why are you getting a say in Inquest for Truth? I don't get it. So it says, a map of Shore Road in North Queen Street has been shown in the court order to determine Noah's location, where he was seen by Mrs. Quinn. She says Noah was cycling away from the city centre, was travelling in the opposite direction she was. Hello. Hello, Guntosaurus, how are you? Mrs. Quinn said that she contacted police after seeing a post about Noah being missing and did not speak to police again until nearly a year later, when she was asked to give a statement. She contacted the police on Monday, June the 22nd, and received a call back on the 23rd after 10 p.m. This just, to me, is so fucking bizarre. Like, how are you waiting a year? Thank you, Nina. How are you waiting a year when this woman has said, I saw him get back on his bike, I saw him like leave his coat behind, I saw him look startled. Why aren't you doing something with that information? I just don't understand it. Miss Quinn said that she contacted the police after seeing a post about Noah being missing and did not speak to police again until nearly a year later, when she was asked to give a statement. She contacted the police on Monday, 22nd of June, and received a call back from the police on the 23rd after 10 p.m. to clarify that she had with what she'd said. The hearing said that Miss Quinn was the first eyewitness to contact police about a sighting of Noah after he was reported missing. She called the police on Monday, June the 22nd, about 6 p.m. And that's really good, right? Because we say something. She did see something. She did phone in and say something. But they didn't want to hear that, right? She said she had seen Noah fall off it. She did not see him fall off his bike and told police on June 23rd, 2020, that she really wasn't sure if he'd banged his head. She didn't see nothing. She couldn't say he had. Miss Quinn said she wasn't contacted for a more formal statement before May the 2nd of 2021. She said that she did not have any correspondence with police after June 23rd, 2020 until May the 2nd, 2021, when she made a formal statement. She hadn't even been asked to make a formal statement, to even look at pictures in the police presence to say, is it definitely Noah you saw? She hasn't been asked to go out to the scene and say, can you say where Noah was, where the coat was at the time? Because they want to know after the fact whether the coat been moved at all, had anyone else touched the coat. You haven't, you literally fucked this from day one. Absolutely did not care. I can't even work out why you wouldn't want to go. You have a woman phone in, and at the point that she phoned in, Noah was a missing person. Right? Noah was still missing. He'd be missing for a further 6 days. So why would you not go out, meet that woman at the scene, find out the lay of the land, exactly where he'd been stood, what had been happening, and try to get some kind of comprehension of where he may have gone next? You didn't even go and look. I can't even explain how heartbreaking today and yesterday and this whole inquest process would be for Fiona. Not to just wait 6 years, but to hear these bits of information and know that no one can go back. No one can go back and change these things. What's been done is done. You failed him. Could he have been found alive is one of the questions that Fiona has. If you'd done a proper search, would he still be alive? How long was he alive for in the storm drain? Was he alive when he was put in the storm drain? Like, they honestly, they do. Witness Nathan Montgomery begins giving evidence at the hearing. He began giving evidence around 11:12 this morning. He has told police in a statement he had driven past a cyclist with black skin as he returned from a takeaway on North Queen Street in the Seaview area. He said he was driving behind the cyclist when he saw them sway out of the road slightly. Thank you, Elaine. He saw them sway out of the road slightly. Thank you. With him believing the cyclist may not have been experienced on a bike. Thank you, Caroline. He said he appeared to be unstable, which caused him to be wary of passing him on the vehicle. So that's the man who said he saw Seaview is Shore Road 2. Perfect. So that's right. So this is we bring the map up again so we can kind of comprehend what we're seeing here. I may even leave this up. So Shore Road. So is Shore Road up near Northwood Road? Can anyone point out what kind of numbers it's in between? Thank you, guys. So we know the eyewitnesses report seeing Noah up this end, so it'd be near where number 5 is. Kind of North Queen Street, York Road area. Okay. Thank you. So from what we're led to believe, there was no bizarre circumstances or witness testimony of Noah, no witness testimony before we reached about number 5 on the map. Would that be true from what you guys know locally? That from before? Let me just... Yeah, okay, perfect. Thank you, guys. Local knowledge is absolutely second to none in this case because we just don't understand really the layout, how much we look at the maps. Mr. Montgomery said he did not connect seeing the cyclist with the missing person appeal for Noah until he police called at his home on June the 24th. Based on the time he had gone to the takeaway, his wife helped him prompt him that he must have drove past Noah, and Mr. Montgomery then called the police. He said he drove past Noah before Noah fell from his bike, which would believed to be the incident that he fell off his bike. Witness shown footage of the police officers retracing Noah's step on the route Noah's likely thought to have taken. Witness Amanda Seenan has taken the stand and said she was travelling behind a cyclist on North Queen Street. So that is number 5, when she saw him fall off his bike. So this part here, this number 5, is thought to be the place where Noah fell from his bike. She says she saw Noah fall off his bike. She said she did not believe the cyclist was badly injured at all and remembers seeing a coat being left on the floor as he cycled off and left it behind. So that would lead us to believe that Amanda saw him, and instantly the second female witness saw him as he was still riding off. Okay. Mr. Seenan told police on Tuesday the 23rd that she believes that Noah had gone over his handlebars when he fell off his bike. Okay, so that believes that. No talk of the Troubles or any of the opposing sides in here, please, for now, because we have to keep this politically free, because this has to be speculation free and about Noah, we can only hold these lives if it's not doing any harm to the inquest or anyone in Belfast or opposing situations. From what Fiona herself said in the last couple of days, is that she appreciates everybody from both sides who all came together to help support the campaign for justice for her son, and I'm backing her on that. I know for everyone in Belfast this has been absolutely a 6-year battle for justice. Okay, so that she thinks he went over his handlebars from what she saw. Her police statement was read to the hearing in Belfast Coroner's Court. The statement said she'd gone for a drive with her baby daughter on the evening when she saw a male cyclist ahead of her on North Queen Street. He was to my left. I noticed a male take a tumble. He was just approaching the bus lay-by when he fell off. So you guys can probably picture this, right? Who are local, the bus lay-by and all of that. The bike went with him when he fell. I slowed down as I'm about to come to the end of the road to see if the male was okay. I could see though, the male had just jumped up and got straight back on his bike. He may have been shook up by that, yeah. He got up pretty quick and pedalled away along the bus lay-by. She said she saw a green coat had been left on the ground. So they went for lunch then, a lunch break. They came back shortly, just about 5 minutes ago, so we've only got one more update. Yeah, Chloe, I don't think I'm skipping for anyone else. In a statement to police, Mr. Seenan and her son said that Noah may have fallen from his bike after something got stuck in his wheel. So that's a little bit different, right? Because before she's saying that, why did they have to get keys to open it when he was found it was already open? I don't know. Right. We haven't got to that part of the inquest yet, but does that not... So the first thing she said was that she thought Noah had something stuck in his wheel or fallen off. And now with hindsight, she's saying he might have gone over his handlebars. I suppose both could probably be true at the same time. She said, he was to my left, I just actually approached the back, fell. So that's kind of where we're up to now. So the witnesses, which I'd be interested to hear the next couple of witnesses as well, to hear what is being said. So we're at to the point where, in the inquest, where Noah is about to kind of get to the point where he's fallen off the bike, got back onto the bike, and then began to cycle off.